There he goes. I am absolutely impressed and blown away at the quality of pilots and the shared spirit of the bush pilots and the fighter pilots, because we love freedom, we love adventure, we love our machines, and we love taking risks. This is the man, QueQue. Well done. Thank you, sir. You enjoyed? Like, I sure did. Thank you very much. That's great. Thank you.
One of the perks of working for an airline is the free travel, but it is always an adventure, especially traveling standby internationally on other airlines. Fingers crossed. Vámonos! Hey! Doc! Doc!
Around.
31 hours later. Ooh, 90 degrees. We're in summer. Oh, my second time south of the equator. First time was Tahiti. So we're spending 2 days here before we head down to Esquel and Trevelin to meet up with everybody for the fly-in. Ani studied abroad here, so she's showing me the culinary excellence of Buenos Aires. She's been here a total of 3 hours and we've already found a Michelin star restaurant specializing in steak.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Supposedly this is the best steak restaurant in the world. One full, fat, happy human. We're in South America, Patagonia to be exact. We're in between Esquel and Trevelin for the Trevelin Fly-In put on by QueQue and the Patagonia Bush Pilots. We're meeting a couple of other US Bush pilots down there. I'm gonna give a talk in a couple days about the spirit of flying between fighter pilots and bush pilots. So come along for the ride, hope you enjoy it. We're at the Patagonia Bush Pilots. This is the man, QueQue.
Thank you for being here. It's gonna be amazing.
While I've been a pilot for 27 years, I only started flying in the backcountry a year ago when I finished building the bogey. It's pretty rad, and I'm so grateful for the fact that within such a short time, I've found such an amazing community of pilots who've invited me to join them on adventures like this. I met so many incredible like-minded aviators who proudly displayed their beautiful airplanes, a lot of which they built themselves. It's a Super Cub, but obviously a modified cowling and some sweet double Fowler carbon flaps. These are Rand's S6, yeah, Super 6. Coyote. So Tobias flew this down from San Diego and went via the Caribbean and south. And it's supposed to be a smoke. It's a 172 XP. It's got 210 horsepower, constant speed prop, bush wheels. Love it. Look, guys, these are 8.5s, similar to the ones I just took off. 1050s, okay. So it's slightly bigger even than the bogey's old ones. Two Americans I got to meet for the first time were Craig Catto of Catto Propellers and legendary Alaska bush pilot Bob Breeden, who ended up winning the STOL competition.
Right. Go from Valdez to Patagonia.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of great country down here to fly.
Yeah. So he flew. Yeah. Gosh, well, you flew your carbon cup from Anchorage officially to Florida. Down through
the floats off.
Took the floats off on wheels. I'm trying to recap this fantastic talk he gave last night. And then Buenos Aires, and then flew it across over here. So for how long? A couple years maybe, or a couple months at least?
We're here until I'm sated.
Sated, oh man. All right. So the STOL competition's almost over. It's almost bush class. So Bob Breeden, QueQue, we're gonna compete. And apparently Trent and I are gonna commentate live. Thanks everybody for joining us. Steve Cox, Trent Palmer. It's still right crosswind, quartering head to crosswind right now, about 13 knots or so. There he goes. Woo! Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's in a different league.
It's a different league.
It's pretty hard for a standard Super Cub to compete with the Carbon Cubs.
Yeah.
He is working for this.
All right. So he wants to beat his last. Wow. Oh, that's a smooth touchdown. Last 30 might be.
That one was slightly longer than his last one.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit longer, but I think his takeoff might have been a lot shorter. So this will be very interesting. But yeah, I think we're giving the cut. So thanks everybody for joining us.
Awesome.
That was fun. Yeah, thanks for including me.
Hell yeah.
Having struggled through pitching the Bogey's Whirlwind ground adjustable propeller back home, I've always been curious about how Catto props quote unquote self-align. So it was great to see Craig help QueQue install his new Catto.
So what I'm going to do is slowly come down on this bolt to seat the pitch pin.
Plus, I told Craig about my scary situation with sheared prop bolts, and he essentially solved it for me.
Pay attention, okay?
Installing one of these.
Quit goofing off, quit doing 180s and gravel.
I was so impressed with Craig. I am absolutely ditching my Whirlwind altogether and going with a Catto prop. And Craig's agreed to let me do an episode where we'll talk through the issues I've been having, so stay tuned. One group of folks I've always held a ton of admiration for is search and rescue and aircraft rescue and firefighting. So it was awesome to get a chance to learn about search and rescue from the Trevelin Volunteer Fire Department. The fire station is also where I gave the final talk of the whole event about the shared spirit between fighter pilots and bush pilots. After which we enjoyed a very tasty asado.
What's for lunch? That's what's for lunch. That's a wrap. Trevelin Fly-In is complete. Now we're off to some fun.
Now it's my part of the trip.
Yeah.
The wine.
Right.
Tiempo para fiesta.
Tiempo para fiesta.
Fiesta, fiesta. Yo soy un ganador, estoy de fiesta. Si te digo la neta del planeta, alcanzar el oro no ha sido sencillo. Tuve que caminar con la luz apagada en 2000 pasillos. Pero mis lágrimas ahora son diamantes que me dan brillo. Y a los que se burlaron de mí, de arriba un beso les envío. Mis curvas te distraen, mis números siempre caen. Me encanta esto que siento y por eso estoy de fiesta. 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 Yo soy un ganador, estoy de fiesta.
Buen dia. It is day 4 in Patagonia. We are heading back to Trevelin Airfield where we hop in an airplane at 172 XP flown by Alejandro and off to Lake Cholila. So we have no idea what this is going to be about except we get to do some flying. So today should be a fun day. Vaya con Dios.
We didn't have the best weather for the flight to Cholila, but once we arrived, it was paradise.
Perfecto, gracias, señor. Wonderful.
We were once again surrounded by rad people and planes, but now we were also surrounded by the Andes, all while staying in luxurious accommodations. This is widely regarded as the most beautiful off-airport strip in Argentina. That is our cabin. Amarilla? Casa Amarilla. Unfortunately, we only stayed for one night, but I met one guy who put my build skills and patience to shame. Guys, this is Andy. This is pretty amazing. So essentially looks like a stock Piper Cub, right? But he built it from scratch. So everything, every piece of wood you like carved out and made ribs. And I mean, I think I'm a home builder, but this is the real deal right here. Amazing. But how long did it take you?
Well, we've been like 8 years and a half building.
Yeah.
Most because we used to work on weekends. Before building the plane, I used to work like I was a piano tuner, piano technician.
Okay.
After doing the plane, I started working with airplanes, mostly with fabric ones.
Okay. And so original like Continental, what?
Continental C75.
Displace, 75
You use it with regular gas.
fuel capacity?
Fuel capacity, we have one tank in this wing, 64.
Oh, okay.
And then to come here to Patagonia, we have to put together this tank.
Right. But you no tank right here with the cork.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah,
I
no.
like to fly it from the front seat. Plus solar panel right here.
Nice. Ah, like Mike Patey over here, right? They got.
When we were building the fuselage, we put this thing with a little battery from a motorbike down there.
Okay.
We can have a nice VHF. I have the intercom. I don't know, a lot of USB.
Oh, that's so great. Oh,
It works fine.
fine. Well, that you must be so proud. That like
Thank you.
it's like your
I'm proud.
it's like your child, right?
I see a lot of things that I don't like after.
Nobody else sees them. Don't worry. Nobody, only you.
But it flies. It flies. We came here. We came here like
From Buenos Aires, so
15 hours of flying, 4 days.
yeah.
Storms, smoke, fire, a lot of things.
How many hours on this airplane and engine so far?
I think something like 70 hours.
Okay.
Not so much.
That's great.
This is the
Again.
first time I fly it so long.
But you had a wingman.
Yeah. I couldn't not do it. I didn't
Yeah, that's
here. It's very fun to do it like that.
in the fighter world we call that mutual support.
The mutual support. Yeah, that's right.
Congratulations. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for saying hi. There were also some pretty serious cinematographers and content creators there.
This is the whole flight from Trevelin to Cholila. It was a really incredible flight to see the landscape too.
Yeah, sure was.
Yeah.
In particular, these two brothers. Man, if I were to do another job, it would be his. And your name is again
Marco.
Marco.
That's all.
And Goran. He's doing the drone right now. We won't bug him. But tell us about the film Surfing.
Yeah, it's called Antarctica Territorio 1.
What are the brothers' names?
Gauchos del Mar.
It's like cowboys of the sea.
From the sea.
Ah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
How big were the waves?
We have everything. We got like crazy storms, like the sailing boat went on shore and crazy stuff.
The boat is an anchor. It's not sailing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, you see, it's like leaning
Yeah.
to the side.
Listing.
And we are not sailing. But the movie is going to be out this year.
Well, when I figure it out, I'll leave a link in the description.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That'll be amazing. And the company name?
It's Big Air Factory, like Big Air, like
Big
the jump.
Air.
Big Air, Big Air Factory.
And they're Slovenian also.
In Slovenia, you have the factory for Pipistrel.
Yes.
You know?
I was gonna just say
One of
that.
our friends works for Pipistrel.
Okay.
So.
Oh, perfect, because my friend wants to buy one.
Okay,
so
we know people who know people.
I might just send him this video. Hi, Peter. All right. Sweet. Thanks, guys. And it turned out Goran and Marco are also musicians, so the day ended around a fire, sharing laughs while listening to their live music. I may or may not have led a fighter pilot song or two. Yeah. It is the time of departure from beautiful Lago Cholila. Just thank you guys for your hospitality. It was beautiful. We will be back. So Alejandro has picked up another passenger. So 4 of us plus a little bit of baggage. So we're gonna put this 172 XP through the paces. We had one more day to enjoy each other's company and the magic of Patagonia before starting the long journey back northwest. The goodbyes were bittersweet.
Dos amigos. Adios.
But I was left so inspired to create more scenic backcountry content in our own backyard of Idaho, Oregon, and yes, Alaska this summer. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss this adventure. Until then, thanks for watching. You're cleared direct.